Hey, it's Kevin Pryor from Millennium TV, radio host from 950 Lounge. And I'm here at the Millennium Roundtable, first annual Millennium Roundtable, and I'm with a legend, a true musical legend, a guy who's been in the Millennium archives and set up from one of the very beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charles Cedell Carter, legendary group Slave. My brother, it's been a while. I still had no hair.
Nah, we didn't one of us.
That hasn't changed. But talk about where we at with Millennium. This is a groundbreaking day, a special day, taking the Millennium now really to the public, to the music industry in general.
Right. Well, we're excited. Praise God. We get the opportunity to we're almost shaping this thing and really getting it ready to go. Mm-hmm. So I'm feeling excited about it, and I think it'll be a good avenue for those that are really trying to get their situation together where they can get their product heard, get it out, get paid, and that's the most important, get paid. You know?
Now, you're a guy who's been around the game for a long time, part of Slave, publisher, the whole bit. You've seen it from every level.
Right.
Talk about where Millennium will help solve some of those horror stories that we've heard in the past of artists who haven't gotten paid or, been really raked over the coals. Talk about that aspect of this new product.
Well, I can tell you all kind of stories. Mm-hmm. We know there's tons of stories, the artists, publishers. Millennium, I think, for me, as an artist, publisher, is an avenue that I can't help because there's nowhere else to go.
Right.
The companies have really gone spiral down to the dirt, record companies. And I don't care who you are, I mean, it's better for those that are major artists, like the, real well-known artists. They're even suffering in terms of getting paid because record companies they have nothing else. Mm-hmm. So as far as Millennium is concerned, we have the solution to help those individuals to be able to take their product and be able to get it out, be able to expose it and exploit it in a way to where they can really take advantage of getting their worth, getting their value of their stuff, their product, so.
Fantastic. So an independent artist can come on, go to millennium5.com, and for $999.99, you can pretty much have a turnkey solution to their music. Download their music, get it licensed and the whole bit.
Licensed, they get their whole thing. They upload their product through a Millennium system. They have an opportunity to get what we have is a card, where they'll be able to do like a debit card as they get paid.
Right.
And you get paid in pretty much real time. Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. I mean, it's not like when you get your record company collects your money, they wait for what, 4 months at a time, quarterly.
The quarter, right.
Quarterly, and then they'll pay you.
Right.
This is not the same. There are some things out that people say with different other, I guess, companies that's trying to do the same thing, but they're not anywhere close to this, where people can get paid in real time, and we have HSBC backing us up, go straight to your account, and that's pretty good. That's something
that's phenomenal.
That's phenomenal. Yeah.
You mentioned something during the roundtable about if an artist who's truly talented and has put the work and the due diligence. I know we all know these type of artists that they can make a living at this, and I think that to some artists, it's probably like music to your ears, no pun intended, because it's just they never probably felt like they can actually make money. They wait tables, stuff like that. Talk about that from your standpoint as a guy who's been around this thing over 3 decades and beyond, where somebody can say, I can make a living doing something I love.
Well, again, I don't knock anyone's hustle. You got to do what you got to do. But if you can also still do something like you love, like the music, and if you can put it out and get it out, and you can support it some kind of way, let people know that it exists. You can go play and perform it. You got a little backing, and you can actually do well. You can actually make some money and make a living.
A real vocation.
Yeah. I mean, because in this business, as being on a major label, you have to sell awful lot of records
Yeah.
to make any kind of money.
Right.
I mean, an awful lot. I mean, I think about back in the day, we had to sell, okay, the first 100,000 copies of
Mhm.
like our albums, that was free. Now,
Mhm.
what kind of, as an artist,
Yeah.
your first 100,000 copies, you didn't make any money on.
What type of business?
Well, that's
Generally,
the
yeah,
that's what the con say. It's
Right.
called, they call it free goods.
Uh-huh.
And that's what they use to say, hey, well,
Stocking stuff is.
yeah, you know, stocking, you know, some promotional stuff, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. I mean, but that's a lot of money, you know,
Yeah.
100,000 albums. And then again, you know, there's other things that's going on, like I said, I can talk about.
Of course.
In terms of how they are making money and besides that.
Right.
But yeah, this is a good thing for those that are trying to be able to make a living or make some money
Right.
doing what they like to do. And your stuff doesn't necessarily have to be sitting in the basement.
Right.
You can put your stuff out. It doesn't have to collect dust. You know, do music. If you want to do it, make it happen, and support it.
Where can artists go to find what their self-worth is? Give us the website.
That's Millennium5.com.
You heard it here first. Charles Cedell Carter, Kevin Pryor from Millennium TV.
Amen. God bless you.
You got it, bro.
I appreciate it.
All right.